This is the Homelist under cabinet motion sensor light. Let's take it out of the box. In the box you get the user's manual, charging cable, USB to USB-C. They give you a remote control for it if you want. Here is, of course, the unit itself, along with a mounting device and double stick tape. So the idea here is you'd peel off one of those, stick it to the bottom of that, and then stick it to whatever surface you want. If you have a metal surface, like I do here, it's magnetic. So it'll sit there all on its own. So we've all seen under cabinet lights like this. They're different sizes, different shapes, oftentimes in the shape of like a bar or something like that. This is way better than any of the other ones. This has a big battery in it, 2000 milliamp hour oversized battery, and that is going to last you potentially up to a year. Basically the way it breaks down is this: if you keep this at 10% brightness and activate it 10 times a day, it should last you almost a year before needing to be recharged. If you want it at a higher brightness, you might end up charging it maybe 3 times a year, something like that, depending on how you want to set it up. And that you have a remote control over here. You can turn it on and off by the remote. There's different color temperatures. You have cool white, natural white, and warm white that you could select from. You can adjust the brightness up and down anywhere you want. And there's also a timer, as you see there, that you can set it for to automatically turn off. If you hit the auto button on the remote, then it goes to motion sensor mode. So there is the motion sensor right there. There's also a little battery meter that'll show up with 3 lights to give you an idea. Your charge port, you can turn it on right there, select your color temperature, and also how long you want it to stay on after it was activated by motion, and then it'll shut off after that until it detects motion again. So pretty nice like that. Let me get the remote set. We got to unplug the little plastic in there, and we'll test this out. So we'll just start with it here. I'll put it up in a bit. We'll turn it on. You have your cool white there, your warm white, and your natural white. So there's cool, natural, and warm. Cool, natural, warm. You want to dim it down, you can press the button, and that'll dim it down to that. Almost not really able to be seen too much with the amount of light that I have in here, but I'm sure in a dark environment it will produce some pretty good light. And like I said, we're going to test that out in just a bit. That pretty much is it. Like I said, you could set a timer like that, or you can press the auto button and then it will automatically sense motion. You see it went out already and that. Let me go and put this up and we'll test it out. So there's a nice convenient spot where I could use some light that'll automatically come on. It's magnetic, stays right up there. There it is, simple like that. Or like I said, you can use that little piece with double stick tape to attach it. Let's shut the lights out, see what it does. So here's the junk that it'll be shining on. I have this set to the lowest brightness. Not too much there, but let's brighten it up a bit. That's just the next step up, and already you can see stuff. We'll raise that all the way as bright as it goes. And yeah, that puts out a decent amount of light. Again, if you want a different color temperature, you can do that. That definitely looks a lot more natural. Or the cool white. I think for this particular application, either of those are pretty good. The warm is maybe a bit too warm. But again, with it off, yeah, that definitely puts out the light. Let's try it in motion sensor mode. So if I come out from the depths of darkness, there you go, turns right on and produces some decent light. And remember, like I said, you can adjust the amount of time that it will stay on. So once again, this was the Homelist under cabinet motion sensor light. If you'd like to purchase this item, I'll leave a link in the video description where you can find the item available for sale on Amazon. Thanks for watching. Make sure you click like, make sure you click subscribe, and take care. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.